And in this video we are assembling the Triceratops box pop-up card. So you'll notice this card has two pieces as the base because the base is too long to fit across a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So we'll be putting this together. First thing I'm going to do is put my panel pieces on. There is a slight border around all the pieces, so you will want to account for that. Excuse my inky fingers. I have already inked the edges of my pieces. There we are. I'm going to flip it over, fold it down so to the edge piece, and then there's another fold mark and you're going to fold it back. So what we're creating here is a 1/4 inch gap that we will be gluing down, and then this piece you want to fold forward. So forward, back, forward. Okay, now we're going to glue this 1/4 inch space down. You just want to hold that for a few seconds. Make sure your glue adheres. And then move to the other piece. I'm folding on these fold marks so that I can see them a little better. It's kind of hard to see where my score marks are on the card. Okay, so flip it over again, and you're going to make that 1/4 inch space on this one as well. And then we're going to glue these down. I'm looking at my fingers and my nails. You have to excuse the way everything looks. We've been having cold weather, so my hands are just cracking and my nails are breaking and I'm getting hangnails, so that looks pretty bad. Okay, the other thing you want to do is go ahead and glue your base pieces together, just on one side. Do not glue them shut yet, or you will not be able to get your pieces inside. I just want to make sure that my pieces are gluing together level. Okay, so we've got that. We're going to set that aside. I'm going to start with my volcano because it's my biggest piece, and I want to give it a few seconds to dry under my mat to help keep it flat. just want to line this up on your piece. You'll want to cut your base in whatever color you want your smoke to be. And then our lava. And I'm going to let this press for a little bit while I put these other pieces together. So the base piece you'll want to cut in a green so that your leaves and your grassy hills are green. And then there will be 4 circles, one for each tree included, so that you can add a 4th coconut to your tree to try to help distinguish your coconuts. That's probably enough. So just glue it there to the center. And that piece is done. Let's go ahead and work on this one. So it goes pretty quickly if you have all your pieces laid out before you sit down to glue, and everything will just fall right into place for you. Got a little bit too much glue on that one. Now do your Triceratops, and he's got a little pond, or I guess maybe a lake of water. It's totally optional if you don't want to include that, just leave it off. There we go. Now she's finished. Then our pterodactyl is kind of flying over our volcano, so I think I'm gonna pop her with a little piece of foam tape here. Uh-oh, there it is. Now let's move our base in, and notice that your slats, only one side has the slat that's right on the fold. So that is the center one, that is for the volcano. The bigger set of trees go behind the volcano, and they kind of pop out on either side. Then in the front, we have another set of trees, and then our dinosaur. Okay, so that's how they all lay out. Then when you open it up, you'll notice that the back two are facing towards you and the front two are facing down. Okay, make sure you keep that in mind when you do it. One side is facing towards you, and that will be the back side. The front side is facing down. There's a tab on this back piece. You want to fold it up and just apply some glue there and glue that into place. Okay. You'll also want to make sure that the sides of this piece do not hang over the edge. My volcano got bent there on the bottom in my cutting machine. But you want to make sure that's all the way down. And this is the important part, because this center piece is the one that operates the mechanism in the card. So you want to glue this top tab to the volcano, and then you're going to fold this bottom tab up, and you're going to also glue that to your volcano. And I would suggest putting the glue on the volcano piece and not on this, because if you were to glue this to itself right here, your card wouldn't work properly. So we're going to just hold this in place for a few seconds. And you'll see I'll just push this up. This being glued to this center piece here is what lifts your card up and down, up and down. Okay. So now I'm going to take out this front piece and the back one, because I'm going to fold my tab. So this one's backwards, so your front piece in the card is the dinosaur, so you want to glue this one in first. You're going to hold the tab up, apply glue, and glue that down. Remember, they're upside down. And making sure, again, that your pieces aren't hanging over the side. Lift your tab up and apply glue. Okay, and then you're going to take your bottom tab, you're going to fold it up. We're going to glue these tabs together face to face like this. Okay, so I'm going to put glue just on the green tab. Then I'm going to bring it over and I'm going to glue it to these tabs. Okay. Apply pressure. Make sure those tabs get glued together well so that your card will operate correctly. And then we're going to just close it up. And it's very tight. It's meant to be. Oh, his head got bent because of his little foam tape. So there you have the Triceratops pop-up card. Thank you for joining me.